Peaks paint pictures in the dark, while mason jars rest quiet in the back. My daddy's map still marked with crooked lines, generations running mountain roads divine. The blue flame burns beneath my trembling hands as thunder rolls across these timeless lands. Tonight's the last time down this winding way, before the world comes in and has its say. Last run down Devil's Backbone tonight, carrying memories in pale moonlight. Grandfather taught me every twisted turn, past rusted signs and bridges left to burn. My tires dance on gravel sharp and sweet, while sirens sleep and mountain ghosts retreat. The old truck knows the rhythm of these hills, like blood remembers how to flow and spill. These roads erased us, claimed us as their own. Now change comes calling, leaving us alone. Last run down Devil's Backbone tonight, carrying memories pale moonlight. Recipes been passed on down through blood and flesh and bone. Our granddaddy's ways will fade like morning mist, but tonight these curbs remember us as moonlight seals our kiss. Last run down Devil's Backbone tonight, carrying memories in pale moonlight. Pale moon, pale under fingernails, boots on the floor, nailed every fence post, patched up the door. Hands knew the hard way, learning by fire, all in the line just to string up the wire. Did your daddy never teach you how to fix what breaks, how to see what's true? Did your daddy never teach you, son, there's more to living than looking right through? Callisto wisdom spit on the ground, all in the morning when no one's around. Pulling that engine, sweat in your eyes, roll with the thunder, never apologize. Did your daddy never teach you right through. There's more to living than looking right through. Clean hands counting cash. Me, I'm cracking cold ones by the creek bank. Just you and me, we live so different, friend. I'm a backwoods billionaire, ain't got a dollar to my name. I'm a backwoods billionaire, rich as hell, can't spend a thing. Old dogs asleep under the floor, fireflies tracing lazy lines above, pebbles kicking up in my long drive home. Tell me, does your big house feel this alive? Sogni un rayo en la tierra, nada me falta en mi piel. Soy millonario en la tierra, libre, rico sin papel. So get things down, dog, though she lay one day. So backwoods billionaire, ain't got a dollar to my name. I said a backwoods billionaire, rich as hell, can't spend a thing. sunrise heat. Old Ford rattling down Main Street. Apron in my hat, cooler in tow. Big city folding one as I unload. Give me that look like I don't belong. All shiny grills and the chef coats on. I just grin, roll my sleeves up tight, ready to show 'em what country tastes like. They call me backwoods, just a lost cause. They call me lined up for smokehouse sauce. One by night, one of y'all saw their jaws drop. Charcoal crackers, good hickory wood. Baby back ribs like grandma would. Rub mixed up in a mason jar. Secrets handed down from the old barn. Neighbor's dog sniffing for a bone. Judges peeking, trying to catch my tone. One wipe of sweat, another beer sip. That duty thrown us down. They call me backwoods, just in my stalls. If they far off and they're high, I'm a small and known. Don't been up or been up in both south south. It's there I put her time away. I sold the quaint salt. Tears and backwoods, scuba, soft drop. They call me backwoods, still exist in my songs. Apron stained, but I'm feeling proud. Crowd's moving closer, getting real loud. Ribbons and trophies mean less today than seeing fancy folks asking to pay. They pat my back on my recipe. Granny's old secret stays safe with me. Out here grinning in the cooling sun. Guess this barbecue just made me someone. They call me backwoods, just a lost cause. Till they lined up for my smokehouse sauce. One bite and y'all saw their jaws drop. They call me backwoods till they tasted my sauce. On before the rooster's up. Old boots by the screen door, busted tough. Neighbors pass by with a nod and a grin. Withered hands hide 1,000 small wins. PhD in common sense, that's my proof. PhD in common sense, watch me move. Ain't no book on how to mend the fence. Fixing engines with a piece of wire makes sense. $1 short, but I never miss a meal. You can't teach the way these howling talents is spawn to feel. Just a backyard sage in a folding chair. Folks drive by, but I'm going nowhere. PhD and common sense, watch me sense. Wrote my own rules. PhD in common sense. won't tell you who to trust. Oh no, every lesson I got paid for in rust. Know what I'm talking about? A life don't hand out diplomas for this kind of smart. PhD in common sense, that's my truth. PhD in common sense, stand in my boots. Twice. PhD in common sense, that's my life. That's my life. Y'all feeling PhD in common sense. Y'all feeling got a dent in the fender from '99. Paint's all faded, but that's alright. People wonder why I keep her around, but they don't know what this truck's about. Some folks got their fancy rides, chrome all polished, leather inside. But let me tell you something true about my beaten up old blue. She ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Been down every back road, crossed every line, mud up to the windows, fish in the bag. My muddy old truck staying right on track. Lord knows she ain't winning beauty shows, but she's freedom everywhere she goes. First deer season, 17 years old. Dad handed me the keys, truth be told. Learned to drive it through the county dirt, breaking hearts and breaking in my work shirt. Don't need no payments, she's paid in full. Been through hell, but she's beautiful. Every scratch tells a story or two about the places we've driven through. She ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Been down every back road, crossed every line, mud up to the windows, fish in the back. My muddy old truck staying right on track. Lord knows she ain't winning beauty shows. Everywhere she goes. Some days I think about trading her in for something new or something without the rust and din. But then I remember every memory we made, every sunset chase, every late night parade. And I know she ain't pretty, but she runs just fine. Been down every back road, crossed every line, mud up to the windows, fish in the back. My muddy old ruck staying right on track. Lord knows she ain't winning beauty shows. Everywhere she goes. Everywhere she goes. Hammer in my right, callus on my palm. old man taught me what's right from wrong. Worn out boots kicking up red dirt dawn. Good sense, good hands, head screwed on strong. Gravel in my voice, got some scars to show. Learn how to fix what rich folks don't know. From fence wire to oil leaks, just how it goes. Ain't much for talking, but after job done though. I was born in boots, not in business suits. Walking in the mud, just how I was raised. Oh, I got no shame in the work I do. Living simple days in a southern haze. Yeah, yeah. Sunday fried chicken, Monday back at it. Mama made sure we never lost our grit. I know every mile of this broken old road. Work all week, just a toast in the glow. Cold beer on the tailgate, sunset sitting. Nothing comes easy, but I ain't quitting. Small town roots grow deep, don't need fitting. Head held high, it's a life worth living. I was born in boots, not in business suits. Walking in the mud, just how I was raised. Oh, I got no shame in the work I do. Living simple days in a southern haze. They might laugh at my accent, look down at my old blue jeans, but everything I've learned that matters was out here far from the city scene. I was born in boots, not in business suits. Walking in the mud, just how I was raised. Oh, oh, yeah. I got no shame in the work I do. Living simple days in a southern haze. Oh, nah, nah. Sun up, boots on out the door. Rooster call, same dirt as before. Diesel hum, sweat soaking through my shirt. Mama's coffee, kiss out to work. Pick up, rolling slow down the lane. Heavy iron clanging past the grain. Hands thick, same as my old man's. Today's car beat right where I stand. Mud, and on these blues boots, riding my name. Friday night's bonfire, paint's chipped off. Stories get louder, the trouble to talk. Old dog waiting on the porch step. Sweet tea, glass, sunset, I won't forget. Tires spinning out by the creek bend. Laughter carried with the wild wind. Dirt under nails, hard times on. Ain't running from the place I've grown. Mud on these boots, right out my veins. Post standing back straight as pine. Land ain't easy, still calling it mine. Broken knuckle scars I don't mind. A lesson's taught slow with the hands of time. See folks talking, acting so strange. Can't see work past the honest stains. Roots run deeper than the world assumes. Heart still beating to a southern tune. Mud, these blues, my land. Mud on these blues, my land. call me what you choose. I'm still walking, but on these boots. But on these boots. Got my father's weathered boots and his way of speaking truth through the dirt and through the pain. Everything I am remains. Sun rises on another Monday dawn. Coffee black, radio plays an old song. Some folks judge from high above. In the sweats we're shy above, but down here's where I find love. In the sweat that stains my shirt, in the way these muscles hurt, learning lessons day by day about the price we have to pay. They ain't paying my southern drawl. Think they got me figured out. But I've got something they don't know, something I can't live without. These hands don't lie, these hands don't lie, built with pride. They're callous, tell the story of a life that's mine. Watch her work, watch them build, watch them shape this sacred field. We're ain't found in this sacred field. My heart's full of you, will drill. Oh, that is us. Let me breathe, cut. Stay at John with big barricades on bang, bare top of the oceans. Now down now thunder stands. My great granddaddy worked this same earth, taught us all life is, and now my own philosophy, and I'll end these scars you see. Yeah, I'm from noble plants to towers. Judge me by my quiet. But I know who I am, and I in my front yard, oil stains down my drive, hands stained from turning wrenches. Mama says that's just life. Neighbor looks down his nose, starts in on who I should be. Roll my shirt and shake my head, ain't nobody changing me. Stacked up, I laughter by the fight line. Old truck radio busted, but these tunes are still mine. Passers-by shaking their heads, but I don't mind their stares. Life ain't dressed for the city, I wear my pride out here. Stacked up eyes on Sunday, hushed words I can't unhear, but ain't no shame in honest living. I let them talk, I steer. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Same boots, same dirt, same plan. Call me what you will, won't give a damn. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Same boots, same dirt, same plan. Call me what you will, won't give a damn. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Boot tracks in my front yard, oil stains down my drive, hands stained from turning wrenches. Mama says that's just life. Neighbor looks down his nose, starts in on who I should be. Roll my shirt and shake my head, ain't nobody changing me. Stacked up eyes on Sunday, hushed words I can't unhear, but ain't no shame in honest living. I let them talk, I steer. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Same boots, same dirt, same plan. Call me what you will, won't give a damn. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Well, I light up when daylight's fading, laughter by the fight line. Old truck radio busted, but these tunes are still mine. Passers-by shaking their heads, but I don't mind their stares. Life ain't dressed for the city, I wear my pride out here. Stacked up eyes on Sunday, hushed words I can't unhear, but ain't no shame in honest living. I let them talk, I steer. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Same boots, same dirt, same plan. Call me what you who I am. Steel, sweat on my hands, tires kicking dust in the county land. Bleachers packed, that gasoline stank, numbers painted proud in orange and pink. Headlights blind, crowds holler and stomp, flags going up and just thunder and romp. Roll down the window, taste summer's thick air, last minute tune, a rabbit's foot somewhere. Eyes cut across the chaos, finding one wild stare. Heartbeat in my eardrums, tires spinning prayers. Love at first crash, metal sings, sparks fly fast. Didn't need roses, just glass and steel. A bumper tap says what I can't reveal. Straight through the mud, dented and free, caffeine and wrenches, the pit calls to me. Fenders torn, sweat drips from my brow. One more round, can't slow down now. Chrome bending in a smoky red haze, roaring engines in a backroad ballet. You come at me, grinning, game for it all. Adrenaline's high, just waiting to fall. Like eyes through the window frame, blinking, the world disappears. Speaking busted headlamps, speaking shifting gears. Love at first crash, metal sings, sparks fly fast. Didn't need roses, just glass and steel. A bumper tap says what I can't reveal. Silence for a heartbeat, nights hanging slow. Your hand meets mine, two hearts aglow. Just fragments and laughter, boots in the dirt, racing through ruin. Nobody got hurt. Love at first crash, metal sings, sparks fly fast. Didn't need roses, just glass and steel. A bumper top says what I can't reveal. Love at first crash, still sliding, still spinning, still fast. Coffee stain drips by my boots. See my breath in the still cold air. To the steps off through the heather, frost on the grass, heavy as prayer. My mind gets quiet, heart slows down. Old truck parked by the muddy trail. Every echo, every distant sound feels like a lesson, details never fail. Up here at dawn, everything makes sense. When the day's just breaking, I drop all my defense. Old hardwoods whisper what matters and what don't. With the sun climbing slow, I remember what I want. Nothing feels forced, nothing feels tense. Up here at dawn, everything makes sense. Red squirrels run through tangled vines. Crow calls out clear as a bell. Sweet and mud grit on my hands. I listen close, got no one to tell. The world down below can race and spin, but time moves different in this high stand. Eyes open wide, skin tangling in the wind. I find my answers in this quiet land. Up here at dawn, everything makes sense. When the day's just breaking, I drop all my defense. So hardwoods whisper what matters and what don't. With the sun climbing slow, I remember what I want. Nothing feels forced, nothing feels tense. Up here at dawn, everything makes sense. Pink streaks shine across the farthest trees. Sunlight warming my callous face. I watch shadows drift and fade away. Feel the worry leave not a single trace. I'm not looking for fortune or fame, just a good reason to let the morning end. If you ever wonder who I became, meet me right here where the day begins. Up here at dawn, everything makes sense. When the day's just breaking, I drop all my defense. Old hardwoods whisper what matters and what don't. With the sun climbing slow, I remember what I want. Nothing feels forced, nothing feels tense. Up here at dawn, everything makes sense. You parked that black sedan just past the mailbox, right where my dog's been sleeping. You step out, polished boots and red clay, brushing off some city dust. Afternoon sun pushing down hard on your crisp blue collar. You squint past the pines on my little porch like it's broken, like it's up for grabs. Heard you been talking at the diner, saying new homes could lift us all up. You don't hear the screen door creak, don't smell tomorrow's coffee burning brown. Guess you grew up chasing things I never asked for. Fancy steak and big glass windows, my name's carved just under that window by a knife older than you. I fish out cold, beer from the pot outside. Don't say much, just watch. Picture frame in the hallway, faded boys with dusty knees. Ain't much on these walls, just stains where laughter used to be. My dirt road ain't for sale, won't take your money and run. Old pine bones hold more than where the roots tangle deep in the mud. You don't get to roll up, smile wide, and take what never was yours. My dirt road ain't for sale, and that's the whole damn song. Offer smoother driveways, saying you'll pay and memories clean. Tell me folks would think me, call it progress, better for the town. But you can't see the deer out back, can't feel morning biting my skin. I split these logs same way my daddy did. 100 winters burning straight. Every mark in the kitchen's got a name. Every notch means one. My dirt road ain't for sale, won't take your money and run. Old pine boards hold more than where the roots tangle deep. first light. Granddad's jacket smells of moss and wood smoke dreams. We tracked that turkey by the seat, left boot prints nobody's seen. Every scar in this field is tattooed on the back of my hand. If you want my piece of heaven, you'll have to pry it free from me. My dirt road ain't for sale, won't take your money and run. Old pine boards home, all the weather roots tangled deep in the mud. You don't get to roll up, smile wide, and take what never was yours. My dirt road ain't for sale, and now you know where I stand. Boots caked in dust I walk, sun beating down, sweat drips hot. Rust on my Chevy out front, dog barking chasing the ride. Porch swing creaks, mama calls, cornbread cooling by the fan. They call me a hick, a fool, but I'm standing where I am. Go on, call me what you want. Yeah, I'm a goddamn redneck. Say a song. Laugh if you need, wave as you drive by. I got mud on my hands that don't lie. Call me what you want. Yeah, I'm a goddamn redneck. Say it loud. Cold beer, cracked by twilight, firewood stacked, moon's just right. Hands rough and broken down, I ain't gonna hide, won't bow down. Go on, call me what you want. Yeah, I'm a goddamn redneck. Cuss in the night, laugh if you need. Here's my pride, dust in my veins, nowhere to hide. Call me what you want. Yeah, I'm a goddamn redneck. Stains on my shirt, old scars, tractor engine, late night stars. Never been fake, never gonna change. Names carved deep in this clay. Don't give a damn, spit in the wind, sworn to the earth, my own next of kin. You can try, but I won't bend. Say it again, say it again. Call me what you want. Yeah, I'm a goddamn redneck. Shout it loud. Call me what you want. Yeah, I'm a goddamn redneck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta be. Got a truck that's rusty, but she runs just fine. Work boots covered in that red clay shine. Don't need no fancy place to wine and dine. Just give me that backroad county line. These hands are rough from honest pay, but that's just how I'm gonna stay, ain't trying to be what I ain't. 'Cause simple living ain't a complaint. You can call me redneck, yeah, I wear it like a crown. You can call me redneck, whoa, 'cause I'm the king of this here town. My daddy taught me how to change a tire. Mama showed me how to build a fire. Got everything a man could desire in this little piece of land that I acquired. No silver spoon in my mouth at birth, just learned the value of hard work and work. That's all I need to get me by, living free beneath the southern sky. You can call me redneck, yeah, I wear it like a crown. You can call me redneck, whoa, 'cause I'm the king of this here town. Born this way, gonna stay this way, proud every day, ain't gonna change. You can call me redneck, yeah, I wear it like a crown. You can call me redneck, whoa, 'cause I'm the king of this here town. Picking pennies from the floorboards, looking at the sky. My old dog shaking, nose pressed to my thigh. Rusted mailbox rattling, radar on the screen. Empty coffee can spinning where the grass once was green. Picking a tabletop or tarp caught on the wire. Mama's wind chimes wailing with a warning choir. Steps shaking, lights blinking, phone lines gone dead. Sweat sticky on my neck, taste the grit in my breath. Rain running sideways, sirens starting to wail. Fingers crossed, watching 10 peeling pale. Swear I see you, headlights shining through. Wheels whipping water straight toward the blue. And yeah, every echo, each empty sound tumbled through my heart as we hunkered down. Twisted metal, stronger fate born out here tonight. Spirit stitched from silence and everyone's mind. Brothers and strangers standing side by side. When all you got's blown away, we find what survived. Chest high drifts of drywall, couch on the fence, torn up ticket stubs forming past and present tense. Barn boards, busted base, bowed into trees. That sign from the diner landed down by my knees. Boot prints in the mud tracing where we once walked. Photo half-buried memories we never talked. A keepsake cracked, a radio that still plays. A prayer in the silence wrecking these days. Early backs and battered hands pulled me to my feet. Plywood passing palm to palm, sweat and summer heat. Laugh lines in the dust calling out by name. Hammer hits and helping hearts, ain't none feel the same. Lemonade and paper cups, fresh from down the block. Kids drawing smiley faces with sidewalk chalk. Ash and asphalt mixed where green grass grew. I look up and find I made it through with you. I ain't one for talking, but now you know it's true. Lose a roof, gain a reason for believing in you. Twisted metal, stronger faith born out here tonight. Spirit stitched from silence, and everyone's my brothers and strangers standing side by side. When all you got's blown away, what survives? When all you got's blown away, we find what survives. Tie spinning gravel on the county line road. Hat polo sunrise painting me bold. Fence wide singing as I tug it tight. Cricket straight secrets to the breeze all night. Shirt stained red with a day well spent. Sweat on my hands and a soul that's bent. You say I'm rough, say I ain't refined, but these fields, they raise my mind. You can laugh at my boots and truck, think I'm lost or just plain stuck, but there's freedom I found out here beyond what you'd ever steer. They call me redneck, I call me free, worn out and stubborn as you'll ever see. You might judge what I choose to be. They call me redneck, I call me free. Dust curling up on the farmhouse porch, hounding my feet and a stick for a torch. Bonfire crackles while the fireflies dance. Neighbors drop in, don't need no advance. Fix it with tools, do what we can. Built this place out of calloused hands. Simple as dirt with pride running deep. A place for a man to sleep. You can laugh at my boots and truck, think I'm lost or just plain stuck, but there's freedom I found out here beyond what you'd ever steer. They call me redneck, I call me free, worn out and stubborn as you'll ever see. You might judge what I choose to be. They call me redneck, I call me free. Could've chased a life where nothing's real, choked on dust just to make a deal, but I'd rather breathe this honest air. My shoes, my earth, my care. They call me redneck, I call me free. Worn up but as you'll ever see. Call me free. in the pickup bed. Sun coming up, coffee cup, sleepyhead. Raised don't lose change in a hand-me-down plan. Last week's advice sticking just like red sand. Fence wire, scar, smile, crooked and proud. Mama said truth's what you carry around. Chewing tough love, spit, laugh at the mess. Turn the wrench slow, guess I pass every test. Old hound dog yawns, wind's got a chill. Story in my bones, keeping me still. Step through mud boots, chewing the ground. Talk off real slow, work all night. Ain't no secret, but it's feeling right. My PhD's in common sense. Learned it out here, not by accident. If you ask me how I got the thins, PhD's in common sense. Dad's crooked finger pointing down the line. Short on cash, but the laugh was fine. Every wrong turn somehow spun to gold. Lessons they don't teach can't be sold. Four-letter words making ends meet. Gravel chewing hell, standing on my own feet. Stretching made grass, singing real low. Sunburned arms, nothing fancy to show. Trick of the trade, been never brave. Daylight gone, porch light on. Right or wrong, keep rolling on. My PhD's in common sense. Learned it out here, not by accident. If you ask me how I got so dense, my PhD's in common sense. Books on the shelf, made for the dust. Out here we earn, out here we trust. Trust. My PhD's in common sense. My PhD's in common sense. Wind kicks up, I tip my hat, I learn. You kicks up, I tip my hat, I learned. Drips from my elbows to the battered old floor. Steel shaving stuck beneath my nails, but I ask for nothing more. Wrench in my palm while a Cadillac pulls in. Shiny shoes tapping, he's judging by my skin. Exhaust rolling heavy, paint chipped from old fights. My radio crackles skinnered through the muggy Saturday night. Line of faded work shirts, grease on every seam. Says, don't you wish you washed up? I just grin, let off steam. Up to my arms in honest days. Got no patience for those sideways gaze. He says, son, you ought to clean up and leave this town. But I'm rooted here, I won't be worn down. These hands ain't clean, but every scar's a badge to me. Proud of the grit, proud of what's seen. These hands ain't clean, but they're free. spit tobacco on the sand. Faded dog tag swinging rough wedding band. That man brings his money but never gets it right. Always chasing shine, never earning the night. My boots never see carpet, but they danced in the dirt, fixing busted transmissions, patching love in a work shirt. I won't trade my station or pretend to belong. Every busted knuckle writes its own working song. Gasoline ghosts where my footprints lay. Sunburned wisdom knuckles got something to say. He laughs at my grind, but I'll call when he breaks. I live by the truth that a soft hand never makes. These hands ain't clean, but every scar's a badge to me. Proud of the grit, proud of what's seen. These hands ain't clean, but they're free. Jacks up, carburetors out, socket turn, bolt strip, cursing loud, fan bell spilling over radio hum. I bleed the brakes, grease in my thumbs. Alternators chugging, tie-eye falls on snarl of wire, stuck in the crawl. Late night engine swap, knuckles split, light bulbs busted. Never quit, hands black at midnight, factory tune. Fuel lines leaking, humming Hank tunes. Alignment rack creaking, spark plugs gone. 10:30 lunch in the pit, gritting my teeth, no trophy case, just freedom beneath. Fix it, list sprawling, but head held high. Dirt under fingernails, don't ask why. These hands ain't clean, but every scar's a badge to me. Proud of the grit, proud of what's seen. These hands ain't clean, but they're free. Turn out the light, shop still hums in my palm.